Hey, howdy everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm checking out album tier Request by Tundra. And this is One Voice by Warforged. Never heard of the band. And they only have 1,386 monthly listeners, so they are very small. But their description says heavy and emotional music from five men that grew up in and around Chicago. And living around Chicago myself, being in the Chicago suburbs. I'm not doxing myself, I've said that many times, but there are a lot of Chicago suburbs and it is a very big area, so you'll never find me. You won't. But being from the same area as these guys, kind of interesting, because not a lot of very prominent metal bands. There are some prominent bands that come from Chicago, obviously, but like, you know, when you think of like the big metal bands, a lot of them are like Australia or like one of the European countries, or like it's usually like Sweden or Denmark or one of those places there, and not usually Chicago. But here we are. Also, one more thing, I fixed these. I was really annoyed at the glare from my lights because I have my like LED strip lights around the whole room. I was really annoyed at the glare of those on my albums, and I've been annoyed at them for months, and I didn't really do anything about it. And then I realized today, oh, I can just take the little plastic part on the front out. And they look way better now. I still don't like the placement of the Majora's Mask thing. I gotta move that. Maybe just get rid of it altogether, but I'm too lazy to put it somewhere else, and I don't want to take it down or whatever, so it's just there. I don't know. It's cool. It's one of those you can't really see probably because the resolution's low, but it's one of those like you put the little beads on the thing and it's like you take an iron to it and you iron it on. And it looks all pixelated and stuff. It's cool. It's a cool little thing that I bought at a flea market back in August, but it's just been there and I don't know what to do with it. It's just there. So sorry that it's like weirdly cut off too. It's just been like that. Anyway, gonna check this out. I'm hyped. Tundra says it's basically the technical death metal equivalent to Viljarta. It's kind of wild how similar this band can be to Viljarta at times, while being a completely different subgenre of metal. The album will have a lot of knee-jerk transitions and key changes. I'm used to that with Viljarta. It's back there. And the atmosphere is very haunting. Viljarta is pretty chilling, but I find this even more so. I recall you saying you dig some tech death, so hopefully these blast beats won't throw you off, unlike someone, Drew. Yeah, I've been getting more into tech death lately, and I've been loving it, so big hype for this one. This is one of the most unique tech death albums I've ever heard, and honestly, I despised it at first, most because I was thrown off by how weird this album is. Now it's probably my favorite tech death album ever, which is high praise. Oh, I forgot. Tundra also said bonus info. The vocalist and main creator of the album left after this album, so their follow-up release is unfortunately far less adventurous, which is unfortunate. However, unfortunately, I guess even this, if the sound is less adventurous, the album art is nonetheless incredible. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. Turn this up. That's so beautiful. Yeah. This production is incredible. Classic Spotify not scrolling. You love to see it. Ooh, that atmosphere. This production is making such a big atmosphere. I love this. Oh. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. What is this? Synth? Ooh. Ooh. That scream tone, man. Oh. Okay. Pause. Hang on. Before we go into that amazing transition, why is this making me cry? How is music like this so emotional? I adore this. Let's keep going. I'm in love with this album so far. What was that? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh. Are those jingle bells? Is that what I'm hearing? Massive opening to this album. Flute? All right, hang on. Okay, so this is clearly probably all going to flow as one. So I'll kind of pause where I can after each track and give my thoughts. I love that little part with the piano. And that kept going, and then you had weird chords going on underneath it. Very unpredictable. The atmosphere that this is making is so beautiful. The album art helps, obviously, because I love like foresty nature fantasy, like that kind of thing. Obviously, like I have this little theming thing, which is it's not the best. It was just something I was able to find when I was searching for like streaming overlays and stuff. So it's a way to keep things consistent, at least. I don't know. I want to change it at some point, but I haven't found anything I liked better. So, but the album art here is incredible. That is, I've said it before, obviously, and I will say it a million more times before this video is over, but I just adore how beautiful this album art is. Like the twisted tree growth, it looks like a face, and then you've got this person like looking out a window, it looks like, and then the house to the left of the head. Oh, it's so beautiful with all the fireflies around. And then the way that the lyrics feed into that as well. The way that the lyrics create this picture. And it's not so much focusing on being lyrics that really tell the story, I guess, at least so far. It's more focused on the atmosphere. Like, I can tell this is some dude in a forest, but the atmosphere of it is crazy. Like, just the poetic description of all the different things that's going on. It's so interesting. Where's the beat, bro? Where is it? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, bring it down, keep it down. It's so magical, dude. Oh! This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Sorry if I go stretches of time without saying things. I'm just taking in the journey. I don't have much to say, but I adore this. This is one of those albums, kind of like Odyssey to the West, or I guess kind of Mustad no Nirvana, that are like experience albums. Like, they're not really one that you'll be listening to it and you sing along and they're really catchy and you're like singing all the words with it. It's not really something like that. It's something you can listen to and you more just sort of let yourself just be, I don't know what the word is, like enveloped in the music. And I'm getting that from this, and this is beautiful. Oh, I'm getting chills from this. Whew. Whoa. Yeah, you weren't kidding with these, like, instant transitions and stuff. Yucky! Oh, the weird reverse instrumentals, like drum parts. That's so weird. I'm transcending. I'm floating. Oh! Dude, their cuts to just the... and atmosphere. I see the Viljarta comparisons in the songwriting. I am thoroughly blown away by this. This sounds like Viljarta if they were tech death, but I mean, obviously. But it is very different. Less focused on melodic riffs and more chaotic riffs, but in a good way. I hate to bring this up again, but this is the kind of death metal that I love, not like Colors. Colors was too chaotic for me. Colors was too much and I hated it. This is just the right amount and I adore it. Dude, the drummer carries this. Like, the drums have been so good. Nice. This feels like some crazy improv. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. Oh, what in the world? Oh, you hear that? Uh-oh. 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 Just do it. Just do it, man. Come on. Ooh. The little, like, acoustic guitar triplets under this are incredible. This is my favorite song. Oh, yeah? Where are we going from here? I should have known. There's nothing quite like these emotional, hard-hitting blast beats. That bass is crazy. Yep, yep. Milk it. Milk it. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Now that's how you build. I told them to milk it and they are milking it. Let's go. It's so jazzy. I love this. Oh, dude, the way this has grown for the past 5.5 minutes is so sick. I feel like I needed a song like this. Such like a nice, slow, like, milk the quieter stuff. Take your time. Let it build. Let it grow. Whoa. See, and the moments like that hit so much better after like 5 and 6 minutes of build up. Oh? Oh yeah? Okay. What in the world is this track? No, this is my favorite song. Oh, this is so different. Yucky! Oh! Last track, here we go. I apologize for my outburst. Sometimes I just say things, you know? It's so cinematic, too. Just these massive soundscapes. Out of nowhere, dude? Few things right off the bat. I definitely felt the length on that one. It felt long. It was a little bit overwhelming. There was a lot going on. It was very chaotic. So because of that, I think, unfortunately, I have to put this in masterpiece tier. No, I adored this album. Everything I just said was true. I got you, didn't I? Everything I just said was true. I felt the length. It was kind of crazy. But like, feeling the length isn't always a bad thing. This to me felt longer than Mustaden unter Warten, but even though it was shorter, but it had a lot of interesting things happen throughout. Yes, it was long, but it's like watching a long movie that is also incredible. I would compare it to like the same kind of thing as like Lord of the Rings. Like Lord of the Rings, if you watch, I mean, they're like 3-4 hour movies. You watch the whole thing, it's 12 hours, but it's incredible. And you're so engrossed for all of it, even though it's long, even though it has its slower moments, it takes its time with things. It's still incredible. And that's what I felt in this album. I think the strongest part of it was just how different everything was while still feeling very cohesive. It still feels like the same album, I guess, for lack of a better description. But it felt like different legs of the journey. And even though there wasn't repetition, it still felt cohesive. It's so weird. It's so hard to put into words how I feel about this. Because on paper, looking at my reaction to Colors and how I absolutely despised that album, this has some of the same qualities. But I think what elevates this above Colors is that I feel like part of the experience. I feel like I'm there. I don't know what the story was about at all. I have no idea. But I feel like I was a character in the story. And I feel like I was scooped up and transported to this very, very interesting, cool fantasy world that we can see in the album art. And it feels like a journey. It feels like I'm going on an adventure, like the video. Do stuff so I can get YouTube money. Thank you for all your support and everything and all that kind of stuff. I'm just kind of in awe of how crazy good this was. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Goodbye.